Hello everyone, today we are going to study a very interesting science fiction story titled The Pedestrian, written by Ray Bradbury. This story gives us a warning about the future where technology controls human life and freedom slowly disappears. Let's begin. Ray Bradbury was a famous American writer known for his science fiction and dystopian stories. Most of his works warn society about the danger of technology and mindless entertainment. Through The Pedestrian, Bradbury shows how television addiction can destroy human thinking and individuality. Next, about the setting of the story. The story is set on one night in November 2053. It takes place in a large city with a population of 3 million people. Even though the city is huge, the streets are completely empty and silent at night. The reason is given here. People do not go out anymore. Why? Because they stay inside their homes watching television. The story follows a man named Leonard Met. He is the only person who walks outside at night. Walking, which is a normal activity today, has become strange and suspicious in this future society. The story shows how television has replaced real human interactions. Point is about Leonard Met is the main character of the story. He is a writer, but writing is no longer valued because people do not read books. Leonard loves taking long evening walks because it gives him peace and freedom. He represents individual thinking, creativity, and human freedom. Next is about society in 2053. In this society, people are addicted to television. They spend all their time watching screens and never go outside. Reading, writing, and social interaction have almost disappeared. Walking is considered abnormal and even dangerous. Everyone is expected to live the same way without questioning. Next point is about his night walk. On this November evening, Leonard walks west in the cold autumn air. He wears sneakers so that dogs do not bark and alert homeowners. He softly greets the houses and asks what people are watching on television. No one replies because everyone is locked inside watching TV. This shows his loneliness. Leonard reflects that he has walked thousands of miles over 10 years. During all this time, he has never met another person walking. The streets that were once busy are now completely lifeless. This highlights how society has lost human connection. Suddenly, an automated police car appears. It is the only police car in the entire city. There is no human inside the car. It is fully connected and controlled by machines. This shows how authority is mechanical and emotionless. Next point is his interrogation by the police car. The police car questions Leonard about his name, address, and profession. When Leonard says he is a writer, the car records it as no profession. The car also asks if he owns a television and an air conditioner. Walking without a purpose is treated as a suspicious behavior. Leonard is ordered to get into the police car. He protests and says he has done nothing wrong. The back of the car looks like a cold metallic jail cell. There is no human warmth or understanding. Next point is destination. Leonard is taken to the psychiatric center for research on regressive tendencies. This means society considers free thinking and walking as mental illness. The car also suggests that having a wife could have saved him. This shows how personal freedom is judged by society. The story ends like this. As the police car drives away, it passes Leonard's house. His house is the only one which lights on. This particular point symbolizes what? That Leonard is different from others. The streets return to silence once again, leaving the city empty. Important symbols of this chapter. Television symbolizes control and mental slavery. Walking symbolizes freedom and independent thinking. The police car symbolizes a totalitarian government. Leonard's lit house symbolizes hope and individuality. Ray Bradbury warns us not to become slaves to technology. He encourages us to read, think, question, and interact with others. The story reminds us to protect our freedom and humanity. To conclude, The Pedestrian is a powerful dystopian story. Leonard Met represents resistance and human values. The story warns us that freedom can disappear silently. It urges us to remain thoughtful, creative, and human. Next, we are going to discuss the characterization of the story. First character and the only character, Leonard Met. Leonard Met is the only named character in the story. He is an adult male living in an unnamed city in the middle of the 21st century. The entire story is told through his experiences and thoughts. This makes him the central character of the story. Leonard Med is very different from the rest of society. He lives alone and is not married. He does not own a television, unlike other citizens who are glued to their screens. Although he calls himself a writer, writing has no value because people no longer read. For 10 years, he has walked the streets at night and he has never met another pedestrian, which highlights his uniqueness. Next, we can see his love for walking. Walking is Leonard Met's favorite activity. Note down that he makes long evening walks, sometimes till midnight. He walks quietly, wearing sneakers, so that dogs do not bark. Walking symbolizes freedom, independent thought, and resistance to conformist society. Next point is how he enjoys isolation and nature. Leonard Met enjoys his isolation. He is very happy being alone and does not feel lonely. He appreciates the fresh air, silence, and beauty of nature. His enjoyment of nature shows a romantic sensibility which helps him preserve his individuality in a highly controlled society. Leonard Met a conformist. Leonard Met does not follow social norms. He does not watch television, does not follow routine entertainment, and chooses his own way of life. Because of this, society considers him abnormal. His individuality itself becomes a crime in this futuristic world. Next point is interruption of his solitude. Leonard's peaceful walk is suddenly interrupted. He encountered the only robotic police car in the city. The police car interrogates him for walking at night. Finally, he is arrested and taken to a psychiatric center for research on regressive tendencies. Next is his significance. Leonard Met represents humanity, creativity, and free thinking. He is very different from the ghost like citizens and mechanical authority. His arrest shows the risk of nonconformity in a totalitarian society. It questions Leonard suspiciously. Walking at night is considered highly unusual and dangerous. The car shows no emotion or understanding, only authority. Next is about questions asked by the police car. The police car asks Leonard several questions. It asks his name, address, and reason for working. It inquires whether he owns a television and an air conditioner. It also asks about his profession and marital status. These questions reveals how society measures a conformity. Please note down all these questions. It's very important. Okay. Next is symbolic role of this police car. The robot police car represents the absolute power of the state. It rejects writing as a profession because creativity has no value. It labels Leonard as abnormal for not fitting into social norms. This shows how technology replaces human judgment. Next is psychiatric institution. Leonard sent to a psychiatric center for research on regressive tendencies. This suggests that Independent thinking is considered a mental illness. The state aims to cure or study such individuals to prevent non-conformity in the future. Next point is other citizens. The other citizens are unnamed and faceless. They remain inside their homes watching television. They never interact with each other or the outside world. They have lost their individual identities. Next is about technology rules their lives. Technology completely controls the lives of the citizens. Their homes are described as tomb like, or you can say as graveyards. They are compared to grey phantoms, suggesting lifelessness. The only sounds heard are whispers and murmurs from television. Next is about loss of humanity. The citizens do not read books or magazines. They do not walk during the day or night. They depend fully on technology. To conclude, we can say that Ray Bradbury's characters convey a powerful message. Leonard Met stands for individuality and freedom. The robotic police car represents mechanical authority. The citizen symbolizes dehumanized masses. Together, they warn us that unchecked technology and conformity destroy humanity. Next, we are going to discuss about the themes of this chapter. I have added almost all the themes. First one is technology and dehumanization. Next, technology as a tool of control. Nonconformity is the third one. Consequences of nonconformity. Nature versus city. Nature as freedom. Isolation and loneliness is the next one. Loss of individuality. Surveillance and state control. Suppression of creativity. Illusion of happiness. Relevance to modern society. So please go through all these points. Okay, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more exam oriented English classes. All the best.